Okay, so hello and welcome to my class. Today we'll be talking about taxonomy. So what is taxonomy? Taxonomy is the science of naming, defining, and classifying groups of biological organisms on the basis of shared characteristics. So in taxonomy, there are there could be 8 different categories, or sometimes 9 different categories. There are kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, and species. Sometimes it includes domain which is right below kingdom, but people tend to not include that because domain is a very broad category. So kingdom is the second highest taxonomic rank, right below domain, as I said. So it's divided into the Protista kingdom, the fungi kingdom, the plantae or plant kingdom, and also Animalia or animal kingdom. So the Protist kingdom are eukaryotic organisms that cannot be classified as plant, animal, or fungus. So the protists are eukaryotic, which means that they have membrane-bound organelles. Most protists are multicellular, but some could be unicellular. So some examples of protists include algae, amoebas, euglena, plasmodium, and slime molds. So the next kingdom is fungi. The fungi kingdom are members of eukaryotic organisms that include microorganisms such as yeast, molds, and as well as mushrooms. So some characteristics of the fungi are that they are eukaryotic, just like the protists. They are also decomposers. So that means that they get their nutrients by growing on the organisms they're feeding on, and they decompose them. That's how they get their nutrients. So the next kingdom is the plantae kingdom or the plant kingdom. So it, in the plant kingdom, the characteristics are that they are autotrophic, okay, and they are multicellular too. They also have the photosynthetic pigments called chlorophyll, which allows them to do the process of photosynthesis. Because they are autotrophic, they cannot feed on other organisms for their own food. They actually make their own food through the sun, also known as the process of photosynthesis. So the Animalia kingdom or animal kingdom. So these organisms are multicellular. They actually do not have a photosynthetic pigment, so they actually are heterotrophic, which means that they feed on other organisms for their own food. They are further divided into herbivores and carnivores. So animals are multicellular eukaryotic organisms which are heterotrophic. So that is all for today. Next time we'll be talking about phylum.